So hello everyone, welcome to Lorenzo Data Solutions. So my name is Anipe Abraham, SAP SuccessFactors consultant and corporate trainer. So before I continue to explain, to say anything in this short video, I want to say one thing. This is my opinion or my own view. It doesn't represent anyone. So in this short video, I'm going to explain about SuccessFactors Employee Central H2 2022 release enhancements. So today, what I'll do, I will explain to you that all the very interesting enhancements, you will experience in this latest updates. So let us see the first and foremost about the release schedule for H2 2022. So the preview release is on October 28th. It's an updated date, 2022. The production release on 9th December 2022. So here one of the major, enhancement is or update we can say about the foundation objects. I'm sure, I think if you all gone through my classes, I used to say for the first time when SAP started initiation of migration for the foundation objects, it was since 2014. In Q4 2014, the second migration, it took place in to Q2 2015, Q4 2015. There are 3 phases. So from a corporate data model to the metadata framework, the objects have been migrated. So we call them as a MDF foundation objects. So the point is, now as an enhancement we can say, even though those objects migrated and the list of those objects used to be there available in the manage organization pay and job structures, but still when you try to create them from the navigation from the manage organization pay and job structures, still the small pop-up used to come saying that the object migrated to the MDF and please click on the link and navigate to the MDF foundation object. So you are able to see the list of objects. But now from this release, what is happening? All the migrated foundation objects, we used to call it as a MDF foundation object, and which you are still able to see in the manage organization pay and job structures. Those objects are removed from the list. Now, in order to access these migrated foundation objects, now you will not find them under the manage organization pay and job structures. When you're trying to create objects for migrated objects like a legal entity, division, department, business unit, job function, job classification, and etc., don't come to the manage organization pay and job structure. Please go to the manage data, configure the objects directly. This is one of the major update you are going to see from this latest release from H2 2022 from the production release December 9th. So make sure that is very important point and which you are going to experience. And again, with regarding the same with the foundation object, sometimes what happens, you create a foundation objects, you create an MDF foundation objects, and then you start hiring the data. So you start hiring an employee and maintain the data against the employee, each employee. So later, sometimes some people, what they do, maybe with awareness, without awareness, this is, you try to delete the data, what is assigned already to the employee. So now what the system is going to tell you now, the system is going to give you a warning message saying that deleting or deactivating the foundation object, it leads to inconsistency within the employee data. So if the object references to the object that you are trying to delete, it is going to break the reference. So that's why you need to give a confirmation like a warning message the system is going to give you like this. Why? Before you delete. That means when the warning message will come, if that particular object is already used while hiring the employee, otherwise you will not receive the message as a warning message. So you can see that for a job information records, you can check the alerts to verify that record didn't break the data what is maintained. This is one of the another update with regarding the foundation objects. And then one more thing is sometimes changing the status for the objects that is created, the data what is assigned to the employee. So can lead to the data inconsistencies within the system. So before you go and delete, so go and check and delete the relationship of the foundation objects and change the status as per your wish. So this is one thing which is very interesting, that is really good, so that it maintains the consistency, the data what you maintain and you configure. So as I told you, this is before migration. That means after migration also you are able to see, like you can see like some of the objects, you know, in the manage org. But these are all foundation objects, not migrated objects. But as you just scroll down, you can see the migrated objects. We used to see, you know, like legal entity, department, business unit, all these highlighted. Still you used to access it. But from now onwards, from December 9th, you know, production release, these objects you will not see in the manage organization pay and job structure, but you will be rather going to experience all of these available in the managed data. So it's very interesting update. Definitely it helps you, and I hope this is one thing that helps you to update your understanding with the subject. And these are the technical details with the reference number and the feature, and it is available universally, and that means you no need to perform any other admin updates. It is going to be applied universally to all the customer systems. Next, another very interesting feature you will experience with this update is when you go to the manage business configuration, sometimes maybe for administrators, for the consultants, they are not sure about the purpose of the field. But a good thing, even in the manage business configuration, SAP provides you the tool tip, the help text we can say. That means for every field you can see there is a question mark is there, right? This helps you to provide the meaning, the purpose of the field, the behavior of the field, why this field is about, what this field is about, the purpose of the field, why to use, when to use, where to use, what happens if in case if you are using it. So this is one thing, it is a guided help, a guided tip. So where you don't see that actually in the managed business configuration before this release. From this release, this is one good thing that helps all the consultants to choose the right option, the right configuration, and where you can avoid a lot of issues selecting wrong data. And you can see the reference details, the technical details, and it is a reference to the business configuration. And of course, this is a minor enhancement, but still the useful functionality. Now let us try to understand one more enhancement from this release. That's about HRIS actions. We have HRIS actions, right? So now most of the HRIS actions are not used. They still exist in the system, but they're not used. So what SAP has done now, all the unused HRIS actions, now SAP is deleting it completely. Okay, so now the what you call the currently not used configuration of the HRIS actions from the people profile will be deleted from 9th December 2022. You can see the milestone. End of development, it's already completed like 20th 2022. It's going to be removed completely. That means no update is complete update stopped from here. And then end of maintenance is May 20th. Deleted all the HRIS actions which are unused in a managed business configuration. So it's going to be deprecated. So now to clean up the managed business configuration, the most of HRIS actions which are not used are going to be completely deleted. So when you go to the manage business configuration HRIS action, and you are able to see like this, which are most of them are unused, not used. Now what SAP is doing from this production release, and they are deleting all these, whatever is required, they're going to, you are going to see. And in case if you want to use it, what is going to be used, then you can add it. But all the unused HRIS actions are completely deleted by SAP from this release. Next, the another update is data models in a managed business configuration. The sync from succession data model to manage business configuration, the sync from manage business configuration to the data model. Sometimes what happens now, when you're uploading the data model, succession data model, maybe in the provisioning, some of the configurations that you make in the succession data model doesn't sync with the managed business configuration. So this is creating again some kind of inconsistency, creating a lot of issues within the data you are doing. But now what is happening? From this release onwards, modification, for example, you are deleting the HRIS field from a succession data model. So that is also going to be deleted from the managed business configuration. For example, job code. So it is also going to be deleted, job code, from a managed business configuration. Another example, suppose you are deleting the country and region specific field in the succession data model, country specific succession data model. The same corresponding field also will be deleted in the managed business configuration. Example, job code, job info USA, and job code, job info USA onboarding will be also deleted. Like that, you can say a lot of examples are given. Deleting the HRIS element in a succession data model also will be deleted, the HRIS element in the managed business configuration. Here is an example. So like that, so there is a consistency. When you're deleting something, it is also getting deleted in the managed business configuration. There is a sync is happening with a consistent manner, and where it was not working earlier, it's a good thing. So now the data model and managed business configuration having a consistency, and they are up to date. So these are the reference details, and you can go through it. Next, let us also try to understand the new validation checks in managed business configuration. So, in managed business configuration, the system helps you to raise the warning messages when you are going to save the HRIS elements in the configuration. So these messages provide a necessary troubleshooting information to help the administrators to prevent the misconfigurations. If in case, for example, here it is like automatic changes that happens in the configuration, or instructions to update when configuration is done manually. So it provides you the troubleshooting help. So follow that message, and everything is going to be good. Next, another thing is about another update with this H2 2022 update is about hire date correction. No longer allowed directly on a job information portlet on a people profile. So now some people, what you used to do, you click on insert a new record, and then you try to take an action and then try to correct. It is absolutely not possible from this release. But suppose if I made a mistake, I want to correct a higher date, where you can do it. You can do it higher date a correction tool directly in admin center, not on the job information from this release. So that means the system is no longer going to allow you to change the higher date of a user correction directly on the job information history UI. When you click on edit, okay, or insert a new record, but you can do it from the admin center with regarding this. And another most important thing, as I've been telling in my classes, that from the next release onwards, from H2 2022, the SAP is going to deprecate event trees and derivations XML template. So the time has come. The legacy method of deriving the event trees and derivations XML template is going to be deprecated. That means the event trees and derivation scenarios, you are going to manage everything directly through business rules, not through XML. So we used to have 5 XML templates now, but now from this release, you are going to have only 4 data models in Employee Central. And here you can see the key dates about this particular functionality and with the reference. So there are a lot of interesting functionalities you are able to see that I have explained with this Employee Central H2 2022. And I'm sure those who are watching this video may help you with the interesting functionality. And thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it helps you to understand with the latest updates, helps you to enhance your understanding. Thank you so much. See you next time with the new functionalities. Bye everyone.